What is up, everybody? It's Mark from SoCal Park Secrets. It has been a good while since I've done a video. So I'm doing, this one is just about Disneyland in general, so it's not off any ride or anything, so let us begin. Disneyland opened on July 17th, 1955, and it was the world's first Disney park. Disney World in Florida opened in 1971, and Disney's California Adventure opened in 2001. So these are just about the US ones, just to let you guys know. Not that I don't care about the Shanghai one, or the Paris one, or the Tokyo one, it's just, this is about this. I'm trying to do mainly just about Disneyland, but some of this stuff will be about Florida, like I just said, the day it opened and everything. So, let us continue. In Disneyland's 60-plus year history, the park has entertained more than 600 million guests. So that is a lot of guests, and the reason that being is because when Disneyland first opened back in July 17, 1955, it was the world's first Disney park. So there was no other park containing to Disney at the time. So ever since that, everyone's like, oh, let's go to here, and it has brought in, like I said, millions of people, and it still brings in millions of people each day. The Disney monorail was the first daily operating monorail to open in the Western Hemisphere 4 years later in 1959. So, monorail system was the first ever in the Western Hemisphere of the United States. No other place or park for that matter had anything like the monorail. So Disney gets the props for that, for bringing the first one over here. The top floor of the fire station on the Main Street USA was Walt Disney's private apartment during the park's construction. It is still furnished but is not open to the public, though the light is left burning in one of its windows each day in tribute to Walt. In case you guys didn't know that building above the fire station where there's that light, if you guys ever noticed, that light is always on. Walt Disney did actually live in that area up until the park was built. And when he had died, they decided, in his honor, they're going to leave that light on to show that he is always watching over his park. So back in 1955, when they were trying to figure out the land, the original price for the park's land and initial attractions was only $16 million. So it was not very expensive back in the day. Now, you guys all know that would be a lot more. It would be probably in the billions or even the trillions. Like, for example, talking about that actually, if you guys remember, I talked about the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. That itself was $16 million. So you guys see what happened here. Like, everything's going up, and you guys know Disneyland prices have gone up as well, for those of you who actually know about Disneyland. And I mean, it's the economy here, and I know it's hard for some people, and if you guys get a chance, you guys gotta go to Disneyland if you guys have never been there before, and if anyone actually watches my videos, which I hope people do. But yeah, so I hope I can give you guys the information and give you guys enough information from the videos I've done in the past, the videos I do from now on, so you guys actually want to go to Disneyland. Alright, so I'm going to continue on. The drawbridge on the Sleeping Beauty Castle is real and has been raised and lowered twice. Once when the park first opened, and again in 1983 when Fantasyland was rededicated. So that drawbridge, if you guys ever know, in front of it is real, and it's most of the time always down. It has gone up twice ever and back down, which is crazy. I mean, you guys would think that would not be a real drawbridge, but that it is. And one day I hope that they lower it and again, so I can get a video of it for you guys, because that would be a really good thing to see. The Matterhorn bobsled was the first tubular steel roller coaster in the world when it opened in 1959, and as such, it revolutionized the design and construction of roller coasters. So, that was one of the first, like, steel type roller coasters made, and so it kind of grew off there. These next couple facts are all geographic facts, so I'm gonna let you guys know here. Some of this stuff is really weird. So let us begin. The park sits on 160 acres of land, but only 85 acres are open to the public. So that is sorry about that. So that means there's a lot of land there that is not open to public. Some of it is probably like the backstage area. Some of it is probably parking or like employee parking, and the world may never know. So Disneyland consists of 8 themed lands. You have Main Street USA, Adventureland, New Orleans Square, Frontierland, Critter Country, Fantasyland, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. And of course, you guys all may know there will be a 9th here soon, which is Star Wars Land, which they are saying is supposed to open around April 2017. I hope to God that they are right, because I cannot wait for that ride. Alright, here's a couple more park facts for you guys. The dramatic centerpiece of the park is the Sleeping Beauty Castle, which stands a mere 77 feet tall but looks much larger due to forced perspective scaling architecture. The castle is trimmed in a 22-karat gold leaf to ensure it glitters even on cloudy days. I will actually post a picture of that, because this castle right now, especially now because it's doing the diamond celebration, looks even more glittery right now, and it's just insane. There are 350 miles of fiber optic cable used in Fantasyland alone. So that is a lot of fiber optic cable. So you guys imagine if that 350 miles is just in Fantasyland, you imagine how much it is in the rest of the park. Oh my god. Disneyland is home to more than 40 rides and attractions. The Haunted Mansion is home to, this says 999, but if you guys watched my video about Haunted Mansion, there is actually 1,000 now. So yeah, the Haunted Mansion is home to 1,000 spooks, eager to welcome more guests to their ranks. The park is least... Here's something guys, so if you guys are planning on going to the park is least crowded in mid-January, early to mid-May, and early December before the holidays. The park is most crowded during holidays, weekends, and during the summer months. So if you guys are planning to go, there's some good facts for you guys right there. The Pirates of the Caribbean ride features 119 animatronic characters, including Captain Jack Sparrow, who was added to the Buccaneer lineup in 2006. The 16-minute ride has been one of the park's most popular since it opened in 1967. Yes, you guys heard me, that ride is 16 minutes long. I actually never knew that. So Space Mountain first opened in 1977 and was completely redesigned in 2005. The King Arthur Carousel has 68 horses, not 2 of them which are alike, and they all move. So what that means is every single horse on the King Arthur Carousel is different. There's not a single one there. So that is insane. Another fact about the monorail, the Disney monorail stretches 2.5 miles and takes 9 minutes to make a round trip. Guests can request to be seated in the pilot's cabin, which can accommodate up to 5 passengers. So if you guys are ever there, you guys want to sit in the passenger's cabin, and you have like a small group, maybe of 4 or 5 people, you can go and be like, hey, can we sit in the passenger's cabin? And most likely they will let you if there's not already people there. The FastPass Express line system was first introduced in 1999. And last but not least, Tarzan's treehouse stands at 70 feet tall and features 450 branches with more than 6,500 leaves. So that is a lot of leaves. For that, especially because you guys know it's not actually real, it's a fake tree. I'm gonna leave you guys with the question here. If anybody actually watches this video, I'm gonna leave you guys with a trivia question. So if anybody actually watches this video, I want you guys to leave a comment down below if you guys know the answer to this. Leave your answer down below in the comments. So we will see if anyone actually watches these videos. This will be a good test. I'm going to ask you guys 2 questions. It's going to be number 1 and number 2. So down below, actually, we'll just say, put number 1 and the answer, number 2 and the answer, okay? So number 1, true or false question, there's a basketball court in the Matterhorn. And number 2, the average, or the highest speed in Space Mountain is 35 miles an hour. So both of those just true or false questions. Leave your answers down below, and I will see you guys next time.